Welcome Librans to your horoscope for March 2025. So for this month ahead, we do have a lot going on. It is mainly going on in Aries and Pisces, which is your 7th and 6th house. So we do have on the 2nd, we do have Venus going into retrograde, and that is going to be the sign of Aries, which is your 7th house. So that can be relationships not going to be haywire, but can definitely be bringing someone from the past back into your life. We've also got Mars will be moving forward in your 10th house, house of career, and that will be there for the whole month. You've got on the 3rd, you got Mercury moving into Aries, and that is your 7th house, the house of relationships. So communication may be going a bit more smoother. Then you've got on the 14th, we have an eclipse happening in Virgo. That is going to be your 12th house. So something in that house will be activated. That house is about secrets and institutions. It also can be a health house as well. On the 15th, we've got Mercury retrograde in Aries. That's the 7th house. So again, affecting relationships. We say don't sign contracts, don't start anything new, either on that day or during the retrograde as well. 27th, we've got Venus moving back into Pisces, your 6th house, the house of health. So maybe you might be more focused on your health at that time. And then you've got Mercury moving back in that house on the 30th. And then on the 29th, we've got a solar eclipse happening in your 7th house. So there's a lot happening with relationships through this month. When we look at the cards here, Librans, I feel like there's a sense here of someone manipulating you or controlling you, or a sense of feeling a little bit trapped and overwhelmed. I feel like it's like back to the drawing board, coming up with new ideas. This could be to do with like job, your career or your job. But I feel like it's like someone's got you hold ransom here. Someone's trying to really put the hard word on you. They're trying to control or manipulate the situation. You are trying to keep your head up high. You're really wanting to rise above things as well. I feel like there's a sense of planning, and it's to do with the financial aspect in your life. It's to do financial planning, where you're going. When we look at your work here, I feel like that it's a sense of moving on. It's a sense of being quite charmed, but I feel like there's someone aggressive there at your work this month. There's someone being quite aggressive, manipulating, pushing buttons, and I feel like that's where maybe this is coming in together. I feel like you got to stand your ground, but you need to. I feel like you're planning your life, moving forward, and where you're wanting to go. There's also here. Family's looking pretty good for you for this month. I feel like it's about spending time with loved ones. It's being very involved with family this month. I feel like you're also looking at planning a sort of renovations or changes around the home, whether it be around the backyard or front yard. I feel like there's a lot of like landscaping renovations to do with the yard as well with that. When we look here at relationships, there could be an ending of a relationship coming up for you, or like the tide is changing here. There's also a sense of celebration, feeling emotional free, feeling like quite positive as well. So the shift that's coming up could turn into a positive shift that's coming up here when it comes to relationships for you Librans. You're really looking at living without regret this month. You're being open-minded to what's coming in. You have the power and the passion to make things to move forward, and I feel like you're over trying to please people, but there could be a sense of you walking away from something. When we look at money, there's a sense here of like aggravation. I feel like you've got money put aside and you don't really want to touch it, and you're going to be doing all that you can to not touch it, I feel. When we look at your 9th house, there's a sense here. Of traveling and keeping things in balance. It's like there's a key to success here, but you're really trying to think about your next steps, and I feel like there is a sense of learning, empowerment, but I feel like you're getting quite, like, you're very in tune with things and you're getting a lot of messages, but people think that you're judgmental, but it's just what you're receiving. That's what I feel too. So let me go to the 11th house, the house of friends. Okay, with this house, it is all about, I feel like, being around like-minded people. It's like the yin and yang here. I feel like it's about being quite social. There could be a friend that's either a Cancerian or feeling a little bit grumpy around you this month, wanting to keep their emotions in check. I feel like that you're really into standing your ground a lot around this. Situations are coming up here, and I feel like that you're really, you're over things as well. You're sort of over certain people, but this month is about setting yourself free. When we go into health, okay, I feel like it's about self-love, loving your body, loving where you're at, loving your health, looking after yourself, moving forward more positively, and it's like mind, body, and soul coming together for this month ahead for you guys. Let me see what else I can get for you, Librans. Librans, this month is about keeping yourself in check. It's about reassessing your life, reassessing where you're going, and reassessing certain relationships. It's time to set some boundaries. It is time to move forward. It is time to not hold yourself back anymore, and it is time to have faith in yourself and what you believe in and what you see to be true. So thank you for your likes, shares, and your comments, and I will see you for my next video. So bye for now.